else just work their ass off for like the last 3 or 4 years for like a college degree, and now you have a job that you hate and you still can't afford life and you're still fucking miserable and you can't pay any of your bills and you can't live in the house that you imagine, and you just feel lied to because you thought that if you just went to college and got a degree you'd be able to afford a house and like things that make you happy, but yet you're still barely can afford groceries or clothes or literally anything that makes you happy at all, and you had to spend the whole entire weekend in your bed because you literally don't have any money to go do anything other, like if you buy food you just can't have an entertainment budget. So I'm just wondering if anyone else is dealing with something like this or if it's just me, because
all right, Shalom. This is Gamali Allah. I'm Great Most in Atlanta. Want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Allah Akim, pushing out this truth and sincerity. It's a response. This is going to be, this is going to be a response to this video. It's going to be entitled, "The System Has Failed a Lot of You People." And so, as you see, this is a girl. It says on the title, "Woman with college degree in tears says she was lied to, barely can afford groceries or go out." And so, the American dream is finished. The way that our, in my generation, my parents, the way that they pushed was the way of college, and you go to college, you get a good high paying career, and then that's it. You just work. You just basically, have a high paying career. You pay off your debt. You retire by maybe like 40, 50-ish, 40s or 50s. And then, you have kids, you have a nice house and so on and so forth. But, they don't tell you, they don't prepare you for reality, man. A lot of these people have degrees that they don't use, because the bachelor's degree is pretty much the new high school diploma, because it's too many qualified people and not enough jobs. So, like I said, what a lot of college graduates are now having faced to do is just get a regular job. You see just look at a lot of the retail stores. Go inside the mall, look at these retail stores. A lot of these people are college graduates, and they're just not in their field. Now, that's not to say every single college career path is not a good path, because there are some paths that do lead you, to success, financial success. But I'll say for the vast majority of people, and also on top of that, people don't know what to do with their degree, because you could have a degree and not know what to do with it. And, you could pass all the tests and get good grades, straight A's through school, but that doesn't make you, a leader or being able to handle some of these positions. Now, anyway, the point being that I want to make is, the system failing you people. You see, because the American system is falling, Matter of fact, let's get this. I think it's Revelation 18. It says, let me see where I want to start. Okay. I'll get Revelations 18. Really, the whole chapter goes into, here it is. I'm going to start at 2. "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. And so, Babylon, which is America in the scriptures, because the scriptures just isn't going to flat out say America. It's talking about Babylon, and in this case, America. Now, it says, it is fallen, it's fallen. All right, and that's the American dream. America was set up to be eventually destroyed by Yahweh Shem Shai, because it was just an example. It was just meant to be an example of a mega wicked kingdom, of where anything and everything wicked goes on, so that when the Lord can basically bring judgment and to show an example of wickedness. That's why when you a lot of times when you read the scriptures, it said the Lord will destroy it as he destroyed Egypt, or the Lord would always speak on a previous kingdom that he destroyed. When you read the scriptures, the Lord always recounts an example of how he he always goes back and gives an example of how he destroyed this place or that place. All right. And it says, and has become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Now, what that's talking about is when America is destroyed, it's going to be a wasteland. It's going to be basically uninhabited. It's not going to be inhabited anymore. It's just going to be a desert land. It's going to be laid waste. That's why it says the hold of every foul spirit and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird, because the vultures, the Komodo dragons, the different reptiles and different creatures, unclean creatures, those are going to dwell on America. In America, where those creatures are basically going to dwell in in the desert of America. There's going to be a lot of burnt flesh and burnt things, man, from everything that gets burnt up in America. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. All right, now that's talking about the different nations of the earth that have basically laid in bed with America. That's why it says committed fornication with her. So these different nations of the earth, different countries, they have mingled themselves with American culture. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And that's basically consumerism. And that's why the girl speaking, that's why she's going through what she's going through, is because, she, because of consumerism, basically consumerism, and really ultimately the so-called white man. But the system is just, it's messed up for everybody, all right? Because there's a increasing wealth gap between the rich and the poor, and that gap is constantly increasing. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. So regular people are starting to feel the squeeze. They're starting to feel their pockets diminishing and not being able to afford things because the prices are going up. However, the prices are going up, yet the jobs are still paying the same. So people aren't able to afford things anymore. Let me get this. This is I want to say it's Job. Let me get Job 20. Job. And let me see. Yep. It says Job 20 and 19, because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he buildeth not. And so this is this chapter is talking about the wicked, which is Esau, Edom of the Bible. But it says he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor. All right. And so the working class are considered the poor. You know, people that are working 9 to 5, you know, working for their time, working what? In the range of anywhere from $10 to $20 an hour, you're considered really poor, you know. But Esau has oppressed and forsaken the poor, because really people are supposed to be able to, you know, here he is super rich. He has everything you could ever, you know, wish for. All the money, power, and substance to do whatever he wants. But he's oppressing the poor. He's keeping people down, you know. He's created a system where people can't thrive, man. People can't make a steady living. You know, it says because he had violently taken away an house which he builded not. And there's plenty of examples of the so-called white man taking things that don't belong to him. Case in point being the Native American Indians. All right, he violently took away a house. He took away something that he builded not. You know, land, resources, substance, everything. He's taken it away because he's an unjust, unrighteous, wicked, you know, person. All right. But a lot of you people, you know, you're fooled, man. A lot of you people are fooled by the system because you've been taught time and time again that everything is, you know, you can make a way. Your chances of success are better. Go get a degree. Go get this. Go get that. You know. But it doesn't, you know, little do you know, it doesn't guarantee that, man. You know, a lot of people are fucked up, you know. It says, Proverbs 11 and 21, though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right, so though hand joined in hand, so those that are joined to the system, and a lot of you Israelites are joined to the system as well. You know, you're reaping benefits. You think that everything is all cool. This is Isaiah 30 and 2, that walked down into Egypt, talking about the Israelites. When you read verse 1, it talks about the rebellious children. It's talking about Israel. Verse 2, that walked to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So a lot of these people are trusting in the shadow of Egypt, which is America, spiritually America, and these people trust in America. They've trusted in the system. You know, everybody, all your parents have ever told you to do your whole life is go to school, get a college, go to college, get a degree, and work. Make money. The advice that they gave you it's not realistic, man. It's not realistic, and it's not applicable to the times that we live in. So that's pretty much the point I wanted to make. And Lord willing, you were edified. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to you. How about Shemel Shai? Shalom.